2 days after declaring victory over Islamic State in Iraq, the country's Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi said it's essential to keep up the pressure and destroy the organization's ideology. Al-Abadi called on Iraq's neighbors to minimize their differences and focus on rebuilding the region after many years of war. In a news conference, lawmakers stood and announced their call for an investigation into President Donald Trump's alleged sexual misconduct. Till date, 17 women have accused Trump of sexual misconduct.
Sexual abuse will not be tolerated, whether it's by a Hollywood producer, the chef of a restaurant, a member of Congress, or the President of the United States. And we've joined in a letter to the Oversight and Government Reform Committee calling for a congressional investigation into the allegations of sexual misconduct by Donald J. Trump. Simply said, Americans deserve the truth.
Air Force Brigadier General Lance Bunch, Director for NATO's Resolute Support Mission, says the mission in Afghanistan has gone to a new level and represents a turning point. He says the military has new authorities that now allow them to target the Taliban network. Israeli Arabs demonstrated in front of the US Embassy in Tel Aviv against President Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Trump's announcement sparked widespread protests. Authorities in New York announced federal charges against a man, Akiyad Ullah, a 27-year-old immigrant from Bangladesh, who set off a bomb in the New York City subway. Federal officials say Ullah became radicalized through the internet about 3 years ago, started planning the Manhattan attack 2 to 3 weeks ago, and built the improvised explosive device a week ago. Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto announced during the One Planet Summit in France that along with other countries, Mexico had presented a declaration regarding carbon prices inside the Americas region. Some 500 industrial companies have announced they would join this carbon market, but a price has yet to be set. US President Donald Trump reiterated his call to overhaul the nation's immigration system in the aftermath of the blast in a New York City subway passageway. Trump said that 2 recent incidents in New York City have involved attacks involving foreign nationals living in the United States on green cards. The president said that US will end the immigration provisions fast. He said that the Congress must get involved immediately and is vowing that the 2 immigration programs will be ended.
There have now been 2 terrorist attacks in New York City in recent weeks carried out by foreign nationals here on green cards. The first attacker came through the visa lottery and the second through chain migration. We're going to end both of them. The lottery system and chain migration. We're going to end them fast.
New York subway riders are shrugging off the city's latest attack. The underground passageway at the Times Square station was crowded with commuters, a day after it was targeted by a would-be suicide bomber. The only sign of Monday's explosion was an increased police presence in the station and in the block-long passageway.